It takes everybody to do what we do and to make our school run, to make our students and help them to be successful. We don't take for granted what our custodians do. You know, when we walk in the bathroom and we don't smell the bathroom or the hallways, they take pride in their work, and we appreciate that and appreciate everything they do to make Tide River the best place for our students and our staff to learn and grow. So I will take this back on behalf of our custodian team, Kenny Grubb, Kenny Longhorn, Isaiah Wood, and Sandra Wells, our lead custodian. And volunteer, cafeteria monitor, custodian, teacher, he's all of that. I'm Jesse Crowder. So thank you.
We got Mr. Blinker with the middle school.
I'm not sure any of our folks were able to make it this evening either, as they had evening responsibilities, but I'll go ahead and give them all a shout out. Pam Lynchford, Savannah Ragland, Teresa Ragland, Virginia Say, and Steve Washington. And again, they do a tremendous job for our school. It looks terrific, and they work hard night and day.
Mr. Walker, the high school.
We have one here. So I'll give you a little overview first. So we finished the school year shorthanded with 3 custodians. The others guys did a great job getting the school prepared over the summer, getting ready for kids and teachers to come back into the building. A lot of teachers did comment the floors were shining the best ever looked in years and everything. So Mr. Bell is no longer with us, but he was one of the 3 men that worked really hard on that crew to get everything prepared. Tonight, Mr. Tony Martin, if you would come forward. So I'll recognize too Mr. Gordon Wiley. He's our lead at the school. Ms. Kathleen Hubbard just joined us last month, and she's done a great job. And also Brandon Taylor. So I've encouraged all our custodians also to interact with their students, and they do a great job with that. So sometimes the kids have bad days, they help them process through those things, but you know, they're great supports to help them through the kids. Thank you.
So thank you to all of our custodians. Thank you again. To keep the machine moving forward, it takes everybody, and certainly during COVID, you all were more critical probably than anybody else out there keeping us safe and healthy. But every day you do it, so thank you all very, very much. So we're going to do some VSDA Academy Award recognitions.
All right, so I get the honor of doing this. Sometimes I just get the honor of shaking hands, but this time,
Yeah, Caesar just reminded me, if you were recognized and don't feel like, as much as I know you want to spend the rest of the evening with us, please feel free to, you do not have to stay, because you will not insult us if you'd like to leave. Okay.
all right, so every year the Virginia School Board Association, which is a governing body of our school boards, and provide a lot of wonderful professional learning opportunities. They also want to be able to recognize school board members who have gone above and beyond in participating in a lot of these opportunities, because to stay on top of all the policies and the governance practices and all the different events that take place, it really requires a large investment on behalf of these individuals. And so what they do is you can accrue a certain amount of points for participating in these activities. And as doing such, we have 4 of our members who have gotten an award of achievement, but 3 of our members who are also in line to be awarded a pin. So the first individual I would like to award a VSBA pin for awards of achievement is presented to Ms. Tammy Pun. All right. Next up, one of our newest newest members of the board who's been participating in a lot of these opportunities, although she does not get awarded a pin due to just still beginning and not accruing enough points, she does deserve the recognition of being a participant in award recognition. So that member is Ms. Shannon Powell. All right, next up, an individual that has participated in the VSBA activities and accruing a certain amount of points to earn their VSBA pin is Margaret Clare.
Let me get right.
The poll on the close-ups.
All right. And last but not least, our next school board member has earned a distinction of a starfish pin, which is vastly different than the other two pins, and due to serving on the executive board, but also just participating in quite a diverse amount of activities within the VSBA and representing not only Nelson County, but just school board members across the state, and getting a distinct level of credibility in doing that. And our last but not least, school board member is Janet Turner-Giles. Starfish.
Again, I don't have time.
I'll be
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I do think, Janet, I don't know how many points you have, but I don't even know that any of us could even catch you in points. You've done so much, participating so much with VSBA. Congratulations. Congratulations, Margaret.
Thank you. Congratulations.
So now we're at the point in our agenda where it's comments from board members. So I'm going to start with you, Margaret, down at the end. Go ahead.
I really don't have that much to say. We did go to a prep board meeting. For those of you who don't know what prep is, it's our regional, help me out. It's our regional group for students with disabilities, and we go together as a region because some of those costs are very expensive, and so just by being together, we can spread them out and get all of the different wide range of services that we need at Nelson to those students at Nelson. So anyway, we had a board meeting, and it was so exciting. We changed the dates and times of our meeting, and then we're also starting a long-term plan because, again, it's so exciting. There was a huge funding shift in the last couple of years for this program, and it was very difficult for us to kind of wrap our heads around how we were going to do that. And then, so we got through that part of it. We have a new director, and she very wisely wants to set us up for success in the future for the program, because again, it is very important to the kids that need those services. So that happened. And then I just want to say also thank you to the custodians. Part of my job is to take care of the Nelson Center, and man, I love my custodians, and I mean, I just wouldn't. It's the silent job that is so critical. So anyway, appreciate it. Really, I do appreciate it.
Mr. Chief.
So, congratulations to you all on the awards from VSDA, well earned. And I would like to say, I'm so glad that we were able to recognize the custodians, and on a personal level, my stepbrother used to be a custodian. He was the head custodian at the high school for many, many years. He used to let me in the building so I could play basketball. But he's no longer with us, but he did a fantastic job when he was there, and not necessarily in the custodian's book of things to do, but we had a water tower back then, and he was the person that used to climb the water tower and paint the graduation mural back then to keep students from doing it. So I just, I really appreciate everything that the custodians do because, that was brought to light, more than any time when we had COVID, when that hit, and just really highlighted the importance of what they do day in and day out, and it's truly unsung work, so.
Thank you. So George just took my comment about COVID in regards to the custodians, so thank you for that. Definitely unsung heroes, and it was just so good to see each and every one of them here today. I have no additional comments except thank you to all the administration. What I will say is I've been out and about quite a bit at sporting events and some of the other school events, and all I'm hearing is the good news story. So all I want to say is thank you for everything that you do every day, not just to the administrators, but the teachers and everyone that is involved with helping our students be successful. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Giles. Mr. Perkins?
I'm going to start out saying thanks to the custodians. They've always been an intricate part of every school system, but they played a real big role in Nelson County school systems by them being members of the community and sometimes uncles, aunts, brothers, and cousins or whatever. I'm a son of a custodian, so I know how important and how seriously they take their job. So I appreciate them really a lot more than most people. They did a fantastic job during the COVID era. They went above and beyond in some cases. And congratulations to the three ladies for their awards from VSBA, and that's about it.
You didn't know Caesar's dad, he was the best. He ran the courthouse for years and years and years. Anybody tells you anything different, they're wrong. So, just a couple things we've had over the last month. Dr. Hester and I attended one of the chamber events, you know, and part of what we're trying to do is be more collaborative with our community, and some of that means that we've got to do our due diligence and get out and participate in some of those events. So we did participate in an event at the Rockfish Foundation building. They do have their chamber dinner October 29th. It is open to people beyond chamber members, so if it is something you're interested in doing, go on their website and check it out. I will not be able to attend, but know that that is something that they would love for participation from the board on. I want to say thank you to Candy and the Board of Supervisors for inviting Dr. Hester to present and provide a report. You know, again, we talk about collaboration and moving forward as a team, and we greatly appreciate that opportunity for her to speak and present at that meeting. The other thing, Janet was talking about events, and with her kids, she attends a lot of the high school events, middle school events. I got to attend for the first time in a long time a middle school volleyball game, and they are for real. Mr. Parsley has done a phenomenal job getting some banners, getting some stickers, some branding, and he's so proud. I think I designed it. Look, I designed this banner. But it was really joyous to see those young ladies out there, not only competing, but they looked like they were having fun, and that's what the future of our programs, that's where we wanted to start. Like they're having a good time and they're learning and they're getting things done. So that was a real joy to attend. We got to help participate and watch with Drive Your Tractor to School Day. If that's not something you all have done, that is a really great event. They opened it up this year to not just students but alumni, and so it is amazing. I was pretty sure somebody was going to run me over with a piece of equipment. Nobody let me drive anything. I don't know why. They didn't let Dr. Hester drive anything. I do know why. But I do want to shout out Mrs. Baleko representing. So one of our assistant principals drove in the Drive Your Tractor School Day. And I hear that you all may be looking at upgrades for tractors maybe. Anyway, so that was a good day. Dr. Hester and I also met with the student reps. You know, one of the things we've talked about is, and Janet, we spent some time, and Margaret, just what do we want those students to do? We don't want them to come and check a box and just be here because, oh yeah, we have our student reps. And Dr. Hester did a really good job of sort of prepping up a session with them and getting the students to kind of open up on what they thought they could provide. And you know, that's a little intimidating, right? Because they see what they've always done, but they don't know what they could do. And so we're revamping that, and give us feedback throughout the year on ways that we could keep getting them involved. And one of the things we really talked about was we don't just want the reports of things are great, or the football team won, or the basketball team won, or the volleyball team won. We want the things that are challenges too. We want to hear the good, we want to hear the bad, we want to figure out ways to move forward together. So that happened. The last thing we've got is our joint board meeting on October 24th with the Board of Supervisors. So keep that schedule. Jesse and I are supposed to get together hopefully tomorrow to finalize the agenda for that. And so then we'll have location and all of that set up to discuss. And again, if you've got any feedback in regards to that meeting or suggestions on agenda items, please let me know. And we'll get all that set up and get it published and printed out for everybody. So I think that's it for any other comments. Okay, when we look at important dates, hopefully no kids are in school today. Hopefully no kids in school tomorrow, right?
Not for anything official.
Not for anything official, okay. There's a Green Day instructional planning day tomorrow for staff. The big thing coming up is, beyond report cards coming home, is parent-teacher conference for the elementary schools, October 25th, and parent-teacher conferences for the secondaries on the 26th.